What if the most important explorer in human history completely vanished from our textbooks simply because he didn't know how to write? Imagine a time before the alphabet, before kingdoms, and before maps. In this forgotten dawn of humanity lived a man who could not stay still. While his tribe found safety in the permanent dark of caves, he chose the terrifying freedom of the open horizon. He had no compass, no ink, and no tablets. Every wonder he discovered had to be stored in the fragile biological gears of his own memory. He was the first nomad, the man who saw the world before history even had a name. During his endless migration, he stumbled into a valley and witnessed a scene that defied the very laws of nature. Humans standing completely still, burying perfectly good seeds into the dirt. To his hunting mind, this was absolute madness. But as the moons passed, he watched those buried seeds transform into a structured green army of wheat. For the first time, a human mind comprehended agriculture, the primitive engineering of nature to conquer hunger. He realized these people had done the impossible. They had tamed time itself. They no longer chased life, they made life wait for them. Driven by his internal restlessness, he crossed massive peaks into a humid, roaring jungle where he encountered humans whose skin was the exact color of the midnight sky. Paralyzed by fear, he thought they were creatures made of pure shadows. But as he watched them hunt with fluid, biomechanical efficiency, his fear turned into awe. When he stepped forward, they did not strike. They shared their fire and their meat. Sitting beneath the heavy canopy, he discovered a profound biological truth long before science existed, that beneath the different shades of clay, the warmth, the blood, and the human smile were identical. His walking staff eventually pushed him into the vast eastern basins of Asia, where he faced a shock of sheer scale. He didn't find a village, he found a colossal, swarming hive of human existence. Thousands of people working together like a massive biological clockwork, coordinating their muscles to build complex wooden dams and redirect rivers. This wasn't just survival, it was the birth of social logistics, the absolute synchronization of human energy. He walked through their roaring markets, deafened by a language that sounded like a high-pitched song, realizing that humanity was expanding like wildfire across the crust of the earth. Old, broken, and exhausted, he finally reached the shore of an infinite Eastern Ocean. He had witnessed the birth of technology, the beauty of diversity, and the terrifying power of civilization. Yet, he possessed no tools to preserve his epic truth. He drew a single line in the wet sand, only for a wave to wash it away forever. When his breath stopped, an entire universe of knowledge vanished into the silence of the unrecorded past. He was the first true traveler, a ghost who mapped the globe with his soul, centuries before history found its voice. Subscribe to Dawnstep as we keep the gears of history moving. Tell us in the comments, how much of our true past is lost forever in the silence of time?